Let's see if I can get my live hooked up over here on, there we go, on the iPad. Hey, hey. Let's see. Got the iPad working? Well, no, it's not showing the picture. Oh, well. It says it's upcoming. This always happens. I have to turn off the iPad and then reboot it. I don't know if anybody's going to come on a Monday night, but we're going to find out. While I'm getting everything running here. I like to go on the air a little bit early. If you're watching on the playback, let's just see who comes in. I need to sell all of this, then I can replace the iPad to be able to more easily run the show. Then it'll say that I don't have an internet connection and I can't take things off the bay when I'm on here that sell on here because it won't allow me to run that app or even Poshmark or Mercari or any of those that I have to take the cross listings down. There we go. Now I can at least see my ugly. See, there's my turkey neck. Hi, Grandma Lena. Thanks for coming. I'm going to run a lot of sales tonight. I'm going to give everybody a chance to check out the shop and click the Buy It Now tab and see if there's anything that you guys want to see. Let me switch the camera over. Hi, Wendy. And look at all of this. This is so nice. Most of my bulk lots were sold last night. I do have 2 bulk lots left. Oh, I think those people already left. Jeez. Okay. So I'm talking to the air. Here we go. Yeah, my little red disco ball is showing 1. So that's me, myself, and I. But we'll go as long as I can until the phone starts to overheat, which, doesn't take long. Need a new iPhone as well if you're watching on the tube. If you are watching on YouTube, you need to scan that QR code so you can sign up to Whatnot, and then they will give you $15 credit in your wallet to spend. You're not obligated to spend it in my store, although it would be nice if you did. We're watching the grizzly bears in Alaska, if that's what you hear in the background. The birds and the grizzly bears. Look at all of this. This is just some of it. There's just not enough space on the table for. There's a couple items I have that are showing that are not listed yet, just because of a time suck of my life. Hey, 15 people on YouTube. Now's a great time. I'm just starting the show to scan that QR code in the top right-hand corner of your screen, or go to the description in the video description, sign up to Whatnot, and get your $15. Let's wait and see. Let me move that light. It's kind of blinding me, the ring light. It's bouncing off that glass. Get this a little bit closer to me. Now, if anybody on YouTube tonight's going to act like a knucklehead, you will be put in an immediate timeout. Oh, thanks for coming. S. Sankoju. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right at all. Koju. We'll just call you Koju. Please go to the shop. Go to the Buy It Now. We're going to have a lot of sales tonight, a lot of flash sales. I've only got one thing up for auction just because I can't get the flash sale to activate on that one item for some reason. There's a glitch on one of the items, but everything else is in the Buy It Now. Just let me know what you'd like to see. I'm just going to wait for some people to come in, and then I'm just going to start running these sales. It's mostly jewelry, but there are some coins and some whatnot items. There's a men's wallet. There's a old Zippo lighter, a few tokens, a few watches, but mostly vintage costume. We'll give it a little while, and then if it doesn't work out tonight, we'll try it again tomorrow. Of course, I'll have to watch the All-Star game first. Oh, hi, Amy. If you're new here, I hope you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you for watching. If you are not a Whatnot member, please scan that QR code on the top right-hand corner of the screen, and they will give you a $15 shopping credit. And then you can come over and you can see the items that are actually listed that are in the catalog. And you can place bids or place offers or just buy through a flash sale. There's, let's see, tonight there's 76 items. I still have 2 of the bulk items left. I have the bulk earring lot, the single earring lot, and I have the bulk craft lot. Kind of hard to run a flash sale though with just me, myself, and I. Several people have checked in and then they check out. Trying to get this light adjusted so that you guys can see the jewelry, but it's not gonna blind me. It's very, very bright right now. Last night we did really well here. Sold a lot of the bulk lots. Welcome in. Hey, Sonia. Welcome in. Please have a chance to check out the buy it now first. I may run some flash sales tonight. I might run quite a few if we can get some people in here. Or you can just see the items in the buy it now. And you can click that send an offer tab and send me an offer. Hi, Izzy. Thanks for coming in. Just trying to get some more people to come in so we can start running everything. Only one auction tonight. Everything else is buy it now or flash. Just let me know what you're interested in. It's mostly jewelry. There are a few coins, a few whatnot items, but mostly, costume jewelry. There are some expensive designer pieces and there's some sterling silver pieces. Hi, Karen. Thanks for coming. I'm going to just start. You know what? I think I'm just going to start running stuff. And I'm just going to do flash. And we will just go for it. Sorry, it takes a while to pin it. I wish there was a way to make it go a little faster. There we go. There are several hundred earrings in here. They are not pairs. It's very heavy. It's almost 2 pounds. So if anybody is interested in the earrings, I'll set them right there. Okay. It might go faster if everybody just goes to the store, because I'm going to have to reset each and every single one of these. after each sale. So, okay, I took that off. Hey, Naomi. Oh, let me pin this. Somebody tried to buy this last night and their payment failed. So hopefully they're watching this item. Whoops. I've got to get a better setup here so this tripod doesn't shake so much. I'm going to edit this for. You know, there has to be a way to turn off the whatnot notifications that are coming from the other shows so that I can actually start these sales. Okay, this is the craft lot. Those that are just coming in, here is the craft lot. I started to wrap it because somebody bought it last night and then they didn't. And it caused all kinds of problems on my account because I was like, what is going on? And there's nobody here to watch the flash. So, you know what? The best laid plans just went to crap. Every time I try to get to the top of the screen, let's see. I'm going to pin this one more time as a flash. Maybe somebody will come in. Maybe this isn't going to work. I have never had any luck with these flash sales, even at 50% off. Hey, Norb, thanks for coming in. This is for the 1 pounds, 12.2 ounces, single only earrings. $20, flash sale for $10. 21 seconds left on the clock. That's it. If there's anything you'd like to see, oh, hey, Tiffany Jones. Thanks for coming in. Please go to the buy it now. Please go to the shop. Hey, Rockin' Robin, 1975. Thanks for coming. I think I saw you last night. Were you here last night? Whatnot. They need to fix their ability to scroll without the other products accidentally popping up. Okay, here is the 3 pounds, 10.7 ounce lot. Somebody bought it last night and then their payment failed. So my goal is to sell it for half price and they're going to lose. I'm going to lose too, but there was about 6 different emails that went back and forth to Whatnot to figure out what happened because it happened after the show and not during the show. Okay. And my mod is not here tonight to help me run this. So, maybe we should scrap this tonight. Or I should just wait for more people to come in. Because it's kind of dead right now. Last night was great. Well, it looks like this is going to be a short show tonight. For those watching on YouTube, you're missing the good stuff. No, actually, you're not missing anything. They need to just start bulking all this up into big lots like I did last night, and then people just come in and they grab it in big old bundles. Hey, thanks for coming in. Hey, Fifi. Fifi found it. Yeah, I had a big sale last night. I got tons of jewelry sold, but now I'm just trying to get rid of some of these individual items. I had two of the lots left out of the six that I had last night. I've got two left. I've got the single earring lot, and I've got the craft lot that has also some wearable pieces, but everything else is just singles. If there's anything you want me to see, or you want to go to the shop, just click buy it now and send me an offer, and I'll be happy to consider it. Trying to get this one sold. Somebody bought this after the show last night, and then their payment failed, but it didn't say that. It just said that the item was canceled and it was rejected. And I'm like, what does that mean? So I did some research, and apparently nobody can cancel except for me, the seller. So I had to write several messages back and forth to whatnot, and apparently their payment didn't go through, but they didn't come back to buy it. So, hey, Olivia, thanks for coming in. And the person that wanted to come buy it on Sunday wanted to buy the last two lots, said manana or manana. Manana? Does anybody speak Spanish? And then that person didn't come manana. So I just want that box gone, even if I have to give it away. That box is just not meant to be. I'm just going to set all this up for flash. And we're going to run this wallet out of flash. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Luna Loves Luxury. Yeah, sorry I didn't see you guys come in. I'm trying to like set up all the items for flash. Well, not all of them, but some of them. Where are you checking in from, Luna? I had a big sale last night, and I sold a ton of bulk jewelry. I had like six bulk lots, and I sold four of them. And then another one sold after the show, and the person didn't pay. Oh, New York, great. I'm in LA, and now I have two of the bulk lot left. I have the single earring lot, and I have the bulk jewelry lot that's just like a craft lot. But there are quite a bit of wearable pieces in the craft lot. It's just basically the leftovers and the craft items. Hey, Deb. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to run this one more time and let me show it to you. Hi, Ellen. Thanks for coming. Somebody bought this last night, actually after the show, and then apparently their payment failed. But it took about a day for whatnot to straighten it all out, and it still hasn't been repurchased. So I'm basically going to give it away now because I've had two people that have either tried to buy it or said they were coming to buy it and didn't. So you can get that whole box for $10. Nope. Okay. Also, I still have the single earring lot, which is this lot here. Those are all singles. There's probably several hundred in the box. I just want to get rid of those too. So I'm trying to flash sale the bulk lots. And here we go. Hi, Iris. Hi, MJ Crafts. If anybody needs any men's items, I have men's items too. I've got some really nice men's items, so let me know. And we're going to edit this one as well. And we're going to say flash. There we go. Oh, wow. These pop-ups on the iPhone from Whatnot are preventing me from going in and out of the store. Hey, vintage for me. There we go. And we're going to pin this. There we go. Sold one of these today on eBay. I accepted a best offer on $50. And we're just going to keep running these. Need to get some people to come in. Okay, I gotta find the bag. Oh, here we go. You know you have too many pieces of jewelry when you go to list something and you're showing it, and it's like, whoops, it's not on the board. Where is it? Yeah, it's been a long day. But this is the only one that I have left, is this one. The other one sold this morning. Hey, Janet. So I'm going to put that out there again. Since I didn't have it. I didn't have it showing the first time. There we go. I'll just set it on top of the lighter. There you go. Now you can see it. And I'm going to run it right now. Oh, hey, Melissa. Thanks for coming in. You missed a great show last night. I sold a ton of these bulk jewelry lots. I only have 2 of the lots left. So I'm just buying it now with best offer or flash sales. So just let me know what you'd like to see. And I'll be happy to put it up for you. All kinds of vintage to now jewelry. Everything from a couple dollars to a lot. Just depends. I just have so much. And between Whatnot and the other, the other auction sites, I'm just trying to get rid of everything so I can order another box. And here is the 3-pound lot that somebody was going to buy yesterday, then today, and then somebody on Whatnot bought it last night with the best offer, and their payment failed. And it was after the show, not during the show. So it took a while to figure out what happened, but the lady didn't get her item. And I'm hoping to sell it to somebody else tonight because she is taking way too long to come back. She said it was her bank, but obviously she didn't fix the problem. So that's no longer my issue. I'm going to pin the earrings again for flash. That's the bulk lot of earrings, which let me grab it for you. If anybody's actually watching this tonight, here is a huge box. It's filled to the top. Those are all single earrings, $10. I'll put it in the mail to you tomorrow, and you can go and have a treasure hunt. Just thought I would try these flash sales tonight, but I don't think I'm having any luck at that. So I may just go back to my regular format of just having everybody go into the buy it now and tell me what they'd like to see. And I'll just randomly, like pin items. I've even got a couple of antiques in here, or one's actually listed from the mid 1800s. I'm going to pin that one more time. Okay, you guys, please let me know what you'd like to see or send me an offer, and I'll be happy to put it up for you. Hey, Jake Bits, thanks for coming in. I'll run this one more time as a flash. Let me just put that up. This is the, whoops. I have too many necklaces on the necklace tree right now, so that's the Banana Republic. 25% off. 13 seconds left on the clock. I got a lot of people watching that item on other apps, so. But first come, first serve. Oh, wow. Before the flash is even done, people are gone. That's not going to work. I put that back. Maybe this flash sale stuff was not for me. I guess if you had like a hundred pieces of whatever, and you were like, okay, here's 100 of them, 50% off for 3 minutes, go. Like you have a lot of people watching, then it might work. But it's not working. I'm going to pin the Hello Kitty. There's a lot of watchers on that one. The Hello Kitty. Here we go. Come on, Hello Kitty. $5 for the Hello Kitty. Just need to go to the shop and click it. Okay, I'm going to pin the turtle. A lot of people have asked me about this guy, and I got no takers. I'm going to keep him for myself pretty soon. Oh, Monday night. Maybe it's not a good time to go on. Does anybody want a nutcracker? I got 2 of those. I know it's not jewelry, but hey, I think I've got at least 2 of these. Anybody need a nutcracker? Plan for the holidays now. $3. Oh, the flower pendant. Let's see. Which one? Oh, this one. Let me check. You mean this one right here? The roses? The pink rose? Okay. Let me bring it up in the shop. I have, right now, I have 60 or 76 items in the shop. So I just need to scroll down and I'll get it. And we can run a deal here. Oh, I know what to do. Just hold on. I'll give you a deal on this because I got to move this stuff. I got to get it out of here. I am going to do just because you were nice enough to ask me about it. There we go. Flash, $5. I'm not even gonna auction it. I'm just gonna give it to you for $5. This is it. And then it's got this pin on the back. It's in perfect condition. And it's painted on some sort of stone. It's not plastic, it's stone. And it's got gold trim around it. Okay. Let me know if you'd like me to run it again later. I'll be happy to do so. Or if there's something else you'd like to see. Oh, okay, no problem. Let me start it again. There you go. Sorry about that. I know I can set the clock at different things, so it's very heavy. It's not junk. It's definitely costume jewelry. The pin is in perfect condition. That's why I wonder if it's ever been worn. It came in a jewelry lot. I've received so many jewelry lots. This came out of a storage locker jewelry lot. I got three of them actually, three lots. They came from Oklahoma, from a really well-known whatnot seller. So that was one of the nicer pieces in that lot. And then, I sold most of the bulk jewelry yesterday, but if you're interested in bulk lots, I still have this craft box. There are a lot of wearable pieces in this craft box, but there's also a lot of, pieces that are just for craft or repair. And I still have the earring lot, and these are the single earring lots. The double or the pair earring lots sold last night. Most all the bulk jewelry sold, all the women's rings sold. I still have some men's rings. I still have most of the silver, the sterling silver that's been listed. I do have a piece from the 1800s that's listed here. They go for a lot of money. So if you're a reseller and you wanted to buy some things just for reselling, I've got some. I've got like this designer piece that is Lagos, and it's a caviar style bracelet, and it's got diamonds in it. It's sterling silver and diamonds. Yeah, this is super rare. Check these prices on some of the other online platforms and see. Most of them are anywhere between $500 and $1,000. Yeah, I got a lot of people watching it on other apps. I even lowered the price too, but it's a lot for someone to spend right now. But I'd be willing to flash sale it on whatnot if somebody were to be interested. I know I'd be losing money, but I need to get it sold. Also, if you're looking for any men's items, I have several cufflinks. I have a men's watch. I have some men's they're wedding bands. They're not like real gold or real silver, but I think I have 14 left, and I could just sell them, one big lot. Um, there's a few non-related jewelry items that are in here that I just call my whatnot items. If you're interested in that, there's a lot of necklaces in here, including I still have this Swarovski crystal, the blue Aurora Borealis piece. And for some reason, I had a problem with this item last night. When I tried to turn on the flash sale, the item disappeared to the inactive. And then when I tried to put it back in the show, it wouldn't let me turn on the flash. The same thing happened tonight. Like the flash sale wouldn't go on. So I just have that one in the auction category now. So I can always go over to the auction tab on that particular piece and just say go. So I'm going to do that right now just so people can see this. This is the Swarovski crystal. It's by Touchstone Crystal. It's a legit piece, and they go for like 80 to 200 on other apps. I just want to get rid of it. I've got to get rid of this so I can order my next blue box. And I've had a lot of sales between yesterday and today on other apps and some whatnot sales, but I've got to sell at least 4 or 5 things tonight on whatnot. And if I can just do that every day or every night, sell 4 or 5 things, then I can get this stuff moving and get the new boxes in. So I do have a lot of sterling silver. I also still have the Japanese Akoya pearl set. So the most expensive pieces are the Japanese curls. I mean, Japanese pearls and this Lagos. Any cameos? No, I don't. Not right now. Um, I'm sorry. Got that. It's a rose, but no, no cameos. Also, I don't know if anybody's interested, but I have a lighter. This is an old vintage Zippo, but it's only for parts or repair. If somebody wants it, just let me know and I'll just put it up there on flash or something. Hi, G Mandy. Welcome in. I'm going to run this one more time, the Swarovski crystal. You guys want to screenshot that? In fact, I will take down that other necklace if you need to do a screenshot, and then you can Google Lens this and see how much this is actually worth. You would be shocked. It is Touchstone Crystal by Swarovski, and it looks like it's never even been worn. Yeah, it's terrific. In fact, this is not even listed. This little cabochon piece. I don't think I have it up yet. I might. There's so much that sometimes things are like not even in the show, and I don't even realize it because I have so many listings right now. So I'm going to lift this up again, and then let me straighten it out. And then if you guys want to screenshot just swipe on your screen, swipe left, and it'll take the text off the screen. Then you can screenshot this. Then you can swipe right to return to the screen, and then you can look this up and see how much these actually go for. Like more than 3 times what I'm selling it for. So I'm just trying to get it moving. Got to get something moving. I'll start that auction one more time on the Swarovski crystal. Most everything else is in the buy it now. So you just need to go to the buy it now and tell me what you'd like to see, or I can put it up. Oh, let me show you those. It's multiple colors, I believe. And I've got more than one. If you'd like, I can take it out of the shrink wrap. It's in shrink wrap, but I can take it out if you like. They're all different colors. There's pink and gold, white and gold. Looks like a dark blue and gold, black, pink. And I think I have multiple rolls. I use them too. Oh, hey, Kelly, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I think I have those for like $3 if you're still here. Cryptofines. And there's a lot of them. I think there's like, I forget how many hundreds. Oh, thanks for the payment and for the purchase. It says your payment succeeded. Nice to see that on Whatnot. Yeah, Kelly, I was just telling everybody. I sold 4 out of the 6 jewelry lots last night. I sold 3 of the Oklahoma lots, including the matching earrings, and one of the big this tray here was full. It was completely full to the top. Sold everything in that tray. I sold one of the smaller Oklahoma City lots. I sold all the women's rings in the ring jar. Then after the show, somebody tried to buy this by best offer after the show. I accepted. Their payment didn't go through, so I still have this jewelry lot, and I'm willing to run a flash sale for it. It's, for parts of repair, but there's a lot of wearable pieces in here too. And I still have the single earring lot, and I still have some men's wedding bands. But all the bulk lots sold. Also, I was telling people earlier, if you swipe left on the screen, I just did that to show you how to do it. If you swipe left, then you can screenshot this. Screenshot this Touchstone Crystal by Swarovski, and then you can see what those necklaces actually go for. And I'm starting 30 seconds on the clock. It's the only auction that I have listed tonight. Everything else is buy it now. And I do have flash sales turned on some of the bigger items. Just let me know what you're interested in seeing. Nope, it's perfect. Looks like it's never been worn, and they go between $80 and 200 plus on that other app that we can't talk about here. Yeah, but after the show, the price is going to go back up because I had it at 50 and I reduced it to 20. Oh, thanks for the follow. Hi, Tia. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah, no stones are missing. I love that color too. This would go perfect for my friend Kelsa, but you know what? She's in heaven, but she would buy this immediately because blue was her favorite color. So every time I see this, I think about her. And speaking of her, her namesake had a birthday yesterday. The little one was 2. So if anybody wants to send her some birthday items, feel free to go to the tip jar. It's not for me. It would be for little Kelsa. Yeah, she needs some more mice and some balls and another laser toy. Because she goes crazy when the laser when it needs to be charged by USB, and when it dies and she's in the middle of playing with it, she loses her mind. So that was yesterday, and I have yet to buy her gifts. Last year, her first birthday, she got a lot of gifts. There's actually a video about it on my YouTube where I hid the gifts before her birthday and she found them and she kept flipping off the counter trying to get the cabinet open to get to her gifts. It's the funniest thing ever. It's just one of my shorts, but it's got like thousands of views, I think. My Kelsa trying to get her birthday gifts. And let me see if I have any offers that have come in. I have one sold tonight. There's nothing in the offer box. Please don't be shy to send an offer. Hey, Victoria. I'm going to run this one more time. It's the only auction I have. Everything else is buy it now or flash. Look at this. The Touchstone Crystal by Swarovski. Feel free to swipe left on the screen and screenshot it and run it through Google Lens, and you'll see how much these things are actually selling for. And this is legit. It still has the signature tag on the back. Yeah, that's real Swarovski crystal. Just gorgeous. I might have to put that piece up on the wall, Kelly, where the Egyptian piece was. Um, yeah, then there's just lots of stuff in here. More jewelry here. I got more over there. Oh, okay. I'll push it again if you like. There you go. Start 30 seconds on the clock. Woohoo! You don't need to buy anything, Kelly. I know you're in the same position I'm in with medical without going into any personal details here on the show. There it is. Maybe you could give this one for Katie. Well, Kelly is in the lead. 25 buckaroos. You might be able to make a lot of money from this. Congratulations. You got it. Says payment succeeded. Yeah, after the show last night, somebody came in and bought or wanted to buy this, oh, great, the last jewelry lot. And they made me an offer. It was a good offer. And I accepted. And then I immediately went to my computer to ship it, and it said rejected. And I've never seen anything like that on Whatnot. Like, well, what the hell does that mean, rejected? And then when I saw my funds, it said 0 canceled. And I'm like, what? And, like, I didn't cancel this. And the buyers are not allowed to cancel. I mean, they can ask for a cancel, but if the seller says no, they're getting the item. So I was like, oh gosh, quite a bit, but it is. I do sell it as a craft box. What happens is I get this from Goodwill Blue Box and shopgoodwill.com, and anything that I see that looks not perfect, then I won't sell it. And then there's just some things that I don't like these faux pearls and the beads or anything that's stringy or some of those big hoopy things. I'm like, because I used to find those on the beach all the time, metal detecting. So I just throw those in the box. But it is a craft box. But there are some nice pieces in here too. So I mean, it is what it is. And I actually earlier tonight I had that box on flash because I was so pissed off. Someone was going to buy it on Marketplace, well, on Facebook Marketplace, and twice haven't bothered to follow through. And then some lady, I thought she canceled when she couldn't cancel, but it turned out it was Whatnot that canceled. And the Whatnot told me that I must have canceled it. And I'm like, how did I cancel it? You know, I don't even know how to do that. Like, I don't know how to do that. And so now I want to give it away tonight. So when this lady comes back, now she's claiming she says it's BS with her bank, but but she wasn't able to cancel it, and I didn't cancel it. So there obviously was a payment issue, and that happens frequently with Whatnot. I'm not sure why, but it wasn't during a live show. It was after the show. And I didn't recognize her username. I don't think she was in the live show. And she just saw it. She found it on the marketplace and went, "Oh wow, that's a killer deal." And she sent me this very reasonable offer, and I accepted. And I already had a stack of packages sitting on the floor from the bay and from Whatnot from my show. And then she just it said rejected. And I'm like, what does that mean? What does it mean? So I was up all night like doing the research and sending the emails back and forth. And then this morning they're like, oh, you must have accidentally canceled it. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Like, and now the buyer says it's her bank, and they're like, oh, I apologize. Yeah, yeah, it was her bank, and it's listed back for sale in your store. And they said, what you should do, this is what they told me to do. They said, have another live right away and sell it in your live. Like, you think? Like, come on. So, come on. And that's the earring lot. Let me bring up the craft lot. So I have the earring lot back and I have the craft lot. And I'm selling them for half. So this is the craft jewelry lot. And this is not craft. This is earrings, wearable, but they're only singles. So I have a single earring lot and I have the craft jewelry lot. And if it doesn't go here, I'm sure all these people that are bugging me on Facebook Marketplace can figure it out. But so far, you know what? I got I got some sales tonight, so I'm happy. Oh, hey, Jazz Cat. Hey, Sunshine. Oh no, Soulshine. I'm tired. Uh, hey, Kimberly. There you are. I am so glad you're here. I hope I haven't offended anybody here. You're like, this was so confusing. Are you still here, Kimberly? Kimberly from Alabama. Got two people in here tonight from Alabama. If you're here, Kimberly, shout yourself out. Is Kimberly here? I'm gonna tag her. Are you here, Kimberly? Looks like no. What a cluster F. Excuse me. I know you can say the word on Whatnot, but I don't want it to go over to the YouTube because YouTube wouldn't like that. What a cluster F. Very nice woman, buys the item. The bank rejects the payment, but it doesn't say that. And I go to send it and I can't print the label. And I'm like, what's going on here? And it says reject, reject. Like what the hell did I just do? Hey, Allison, please go to the shop, go to the buy it now. Then when I saw the payment, it said zero. I'm like, what? What do you mean it's zero? And then Whatnot tries to tell me in emails today that I must have accidentally hit the cancel button, but it's not, I don't even know how to do that. I had to take the Whatnot University class last night to go, oh, I didn't even know you can do that after a show. That somebody can request a cancellation and it's at the seller's discretion to go in and get rid of it. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, I didn't accidentally do it when I don't even know how to do it. Like, and then they were like, oh, I apologize. Like, yeah, you're right. It was Whatnot because I wrote this person and she said that she didn't cancel it. And I see that she was lurking in here. Maybe she's pissed off too. And I see that on the big shows that have the big sellers. It's like once every 10 items or something, it'll say, oops, payment failed, payment failed, payment failed. And they're like, hurry up and get your payment together before the end of the show or you don't get the item. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Like, so it was up there. But you know what? At some point, we just have to move on. And then I'm going to have to deal with the woman that's on Facebook Marketplace. There's a lady on Facebook Marketplace that said she wanted it Saturday, then she wanted it Sunday. And then Sunday night, when I said, hey, I'm doing a Whatnot show, you better hurry up. And she's like, manana. Well, manana is almost gone. So now the good news is, if you're still here, Kelly, remember this, the other one that sold today. And this is the second one. And the second one is actually heavier. It has a higher silver content than the first one. And the only difference is that the back legs are a little bit more spread apart on this guy than the other one. And the other one I had polished, where this one I didn't even get to the polish yet because it's already pretty clean. So I had rinsed and polished the other one and I had listed the other one. But it was actually smaller as far as not the size of the bracelet, but the weight of the silver. And I'm not sure why that is because obviously they're from the same maker, but one is heavier. Maybe it's a little bigger. Didn't seem a little bigger. They seem pretty much the same. But, somebody shot me an offer and I took it. And so that piece, the first one is gone, but now the second one is still here. And I just listed that second one tonight and I listed it for the same price. Oh, hey, Southern Girl. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to start the flash sale on that guy one more time, just in case. And Kelly, look at this. These go between $500 and $1,000, and I'm not kidding. You guys screenshot this. These are Lagos 925 with sterling. This one has the pave diamonds. I lowered it from 350 to 300. Yep. I have so many watchers. And then last night I sent, I think, 11 offers on that app that starts with an M. I sent 8 offers on the one that starts with the E. And I sent 4 offers on the one that starts with a P. And the only thing I got last night was this lady that was just in here. I'm hoping that she comes back, Kimberly. And that didn't go through. Not her fault. And I understand because I was dealing with the bank all day. I have fraud on my business account. Then some guy wanted to see another picture of this. He wanted the bottom. And he's like, it would really help your listing if you put this picture of the bottom. And I'm like, well, I have outstanding offers on that. I can't change the pictures. I can't change the pictures right now, dude, but here's your picture, but I have to send it to you privately because I can't put it in the listing. And then when he saw the bottom, he was like, no, I'm looking for more vintage, but thank you. So I went through all that hell last night of trying to put a picture in, and it's broken, and he knows it's broken. But the people, the collectors, they don't care. And then I had to ask somebody on Whatnot, like, can I even legally sell this? And they said, absolutely, as long as there's no fluid. But this little clicker thing right here, that doesn't even it doesn't even click. Like, it's for parts or repair. It's just for somebody's collection. And there's all kinds of people that are interested in a broken lighter. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, the Swiss Army knife, you can do that. And I used to find those metal detecting and I would send them into the company. I think it was Connecticut or someplace. And I'd get a brand new knife. And I've also had that happen with Tiffany and Company pieces that I found. And I would take them to the Beverly Hills store and they would actually send them off to New York via FedEx and polish them and then send them back um, to Beverly Hills. And then I would go pick them up. Or actually, I would think they would send them back to my house or whatever. It's been so long, but I did that like 3 times where I went into Tiffany and Company and they were like, just to make sure that they were legit, they weren't fakes. And then they sent them off for polish. And that would always be my slow time in the PI business, would be around the holidays. And I'd be like, oh, let me pull one of my Tiffany pieces. And let me go get it cleaned up and get it shipped out. And then I did that with the Swiss Army knives, but I didn't know that about Zippo. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, if nobody buys this, I'll just send it in, get it fixed. Great idea. Thank you so much. Is that something they will do at no charge, Southern Girl? Hi, Maria. Okay, I'm running the flash on the single earrings. If anybody wants the single earrings, it's a whole box, almost 2 pounds worth. So it's a craft project for somebody. They're wearable, but they're singles. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was a collector that wanted to buy this last night, but then he wanted the picture. And I had to send it through the eBay messaging because I was like, oh, I already got offers out on this. And I can't put the picture, I can't change the description or the title or any of the pictures while the offers are outstanding. And he goes, oh, it'll help you sell if you put it up in the listing. And I'm like, okay, well, I hope all the people that are watching it that are not responding to the offer will take down their watch so that I can add the picture. And I was able to do that today. All kinds of weird things have happened. With the show last night afterwards, the girl buying the item and then the app saying reject, reject, reject. And I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? And then, emails all day long back and forth from Whatnot to figure out what actually happened. And it was a banking issue on their end. Because I'm like, she didn't cancel the item. I didn't cancel the item. How did the item get canceled? I'm surprised this is still left. This is from Mexico City, Mexico. And you can tell where it's from because from 1979 to 80 forward, the Mexican silversmith had to stamp the jewelry with the first letter of the city, the first letter of their last name, and their registration number. But there's no database. So it has M for Mexico City, then it has an initial that's kind of hard to read, and a number that looks like possibly 20, but they don't have the registration numbers in a database. So you can't see who the silversmith is, but they would know in Mexico who this is. And then afterwards it says Mexico 925. It's really nice, and it polished up really nice too. It's very heavy. That's a great idea. Thank you for letting me know, Southern Girl. I didn't know that. See, I learned something on this app. It's just like with my Goodwill blue boxes and my Shop Goodwill boxes. Every single box, I learned something that I didn't know before, and that really helps me out. Is my mod still here? Hi, Ash. Thanks for joining. Hey, can you just handle the chat for a moment because my alarm is getting ready to go off to take the nightly blood pressure pill. So I got to go do that before the alarm goes off on the phone. Okay, thank you so much. I'm back. Wow. I'm not surprised at that at all. Hi, where does it say that? Does it say that like, where do you look for something like that? And let me check the shop really quick. Okay, I'm not seeing any offers in the offer tab. I've got 75 items. You guys can send me an offer on anything. I'm going to run a flash sale again on the single earring lot. Let me just move the camera for a moment. That is the single earring lot. There's probably several hundred earrings in that. It's 50% off. I also have the craft lot, but this is for the single earring lot for this particular. There we go. Oops. There we go. Okay, now we're back. Thanks for covering for me, Kelly. Under the tab that says number of people present. Oh, I can see my estimated sales on there. I thought I could only see that on the desktop. And it's got my show time, 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 43 seconds. 2 orders, the host and the mods and the top buyer. Oh, it's the top buyer for the show. That's what it means. Not like overall, although I'm sure you are overall. It's for the show. It's got, I don't know, can you see the numbers where it says the amount, the estimated amount of orders, I don't know why it says estimated. Oh, it says tips 0. And then there's another 0 after that. I don't know what that other 0 means. Oh, okay. I can see it on my end. Your end. Okay. Tomorrow's the All-Star game. I know this is not a jewelry item, but I'm going to pin this. Tomorrow is the All-Star game for Major League Baseball. So I'm going to put the baseball patches in. I already have sold a pair of these. I'm selling them in pairs. And they look like this. If anybody needs, you would get 2 of these. So you'd get 2 for $3. And I think you just like iron them on, I guess. What do you think about that, Kelly? That shows you how much I don't know about sewing. So, okay. You sew them because it's got like this plastic thingy on the back. But I have 5 or 6 sets of those, and I sold 1 set. But I didn't sell that set on Whatnot. I sold it somewhere else. Also, oops, somebody's stickers just hit the floor. I'm moving your necklace too because I don't want anybody to get that. Let's see. Oh, hi, Audie. I don't know if anybody needs one of these. Let me. Oh, yeah, it still says, oh, yeah, there's 500 stickers a roll. Somebody bought one of the rolls. I'm surprised more. I'm going to pin this just because I got 4 watchers on it, so I need to get it pinned. Hello, Vintage Jewelry. Thanks for coming. I have everything in the shop. Everything is in the buy it now. I do have, well, I had 1 item for auction, but somebody already got that. So I have 75 items left, mostly jewelry, some coins, a couple of men's items. Oh, there's some really interesting things that came from this Oklahoma City locker. Look at this. This is a Elizabeth Taylor Passions perfume bottle. And there was actually something in it, but it looked like sludge from the bottom of the Black Lagoon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised that the girl from Alabama left, the one that, it wasn't her, but it was her bank, caused all kinds of hell last night. And now I know though. Now I know. Also, you haven't seen this. This is a Native American ring. It's silver with the turquoise inlay, and it's actually got the signature on it. So that's why I can say Native American. But somebody cut it like a jeweler, and so it's going to need to go to the jeweler. But if they're just Southwest and they're not signed, then you can only say they're Southwest. But if they have like a symbol, this has a heart inside of it and the initials. So that's why I believe it is Native American, and it's got the heart filigree. It's really nice, but it needs to be fixed. Let me measure it. They're not cheap either because it's super vintage. It's like, oh, it's between a 7.5 and an 8, but it needs to be repaired because it's got this little. It's like a jeweler like sawed it, but they never soldered it. Well, a jeweler's going to have to fix it anyway to size it. You can. I can't. I mean, I can sell it like this, but I'll probably just put it in the scrap silver pile, especially since it's a Native American piece. And I'm like a 7 3/4, and it doesn't fit me well at all. It's too tight. So it fits smaller than, well, I think it's measuring 7.5, but it fits smaller than that. Yeah. But the jeweler has to fix it anyway, and then they can make it bigger or they can make it smaller. But it's weird that somebody would start that, like it would be cut like that, because you can tell the cut is perfectly straight. So obviously it was cut to either take a piece out or to add a piece in, but it was never finished. Like, I just think that's very odd that somebody would do that. And then I had to empty this stuff out because I didn't know what it was and I didn't want to smell it. But even though I covered my face, the smell was so strong. I sold all the rings last night except for the men's rings. All the ladies' rings that were in the jar, they're all gone. And then all the random rings that were in the jewelry lots, they're all gone. So the only rings I have left um, is the men's wedding bands, which are like there's 14 of them, and I'll just sell them as a lot. I sold all the rings for like a quarter. Oh well, it smelled. I mean, it almost not even. I can smell it now, and I've emptied this out and run it through hot water many times, and soaked it and everything. But just me touching it, I can still smell the smell, and it's closed. The lid is on the bottle. Oh, it was so strong. Now, I didn't know what was in there, so it was kind of scary. Like, is this a biohazard? Like, why is this black? And then I got a couple more crucifixes in. Well, one cross and one crucifix. This is on a chain that came from the Oklahoma lot. This is really it's a nice one, but it's not marked as silver, but it's got a nice chain and oh no, I don't think so. Let me look. Oh, I just had the magnet here too. Let me see. No, it's not marked. It's on a silver chain, but what's really weird is that the clasp is gold, but the chain is silver. I guess nobody would recognize or notice that if you were wearing it, but it's a nice little crucifix. It came from the Oklahoma lot, as did this cross. That's just a little pendant. That's actually a nicer one, I think, but it's just a cross with no chain. That came out of there. And then this is an interesting piece. They're just stainless steel, I guess. Look at this. It's some sort of a pendant. It has something to do with the Vikings. I've seen these online. It's very heavy. It's super heavy. I have not a clue what that is. Not a clue. Irish marks? Are you asking if it has Irish marks or it is Irish? Are you saying this is Irish? That's the back. It's not signed. Oh, up at the top on the bail. Those are Irish marks. Oh, okay. We'll have to look that up because I have no idea what it's worth. And then there were these little animals that were in there. They're so cute, but I don't know like their value. It's an elephant, like a miniature elephant. It feels heavy, like lead, but I'm sure it's not lead. It's probably just some sort of metal. And then there's one that's actually a little pendant, and it looks like a little piggy bank. And it's got the legs and everything, and this little snout and his eyes. Isn't that cute? I don't have those listed because I mean, I don't even know what they are or what they're worth. But if anybody's into miniatures, I have those. The piggy does hang from a chain. Well, it's got a very small, you'd have to put like a jeweler's loop on there through that and then put the chain through that. Yeah, isn't that weird? It's a piggy. And then the other one, it was also in that Oklahoma City storage lot. That's a an elephant, but it's not a pendant. It just like, it's just it sits. Yeah, that's exactly. Bama roll tide. Exactly. That's cute. If you want them, I'll run them for like $5. You can have it for $5. I don't know what it's worth. How much for both? Let's see. Where's the other guy? Where did I put him? The little piggy. Little piggy, where did you go? Oh, since I was going to do for 5 each, how about I would just do. Are you? What about the kitty? Holly. I was looking at Kelly. This is $5. The Hello Kitty. Sorry about that, Holly. I was concentrating on the elephant and the piggy. Okay, just go over to. I can pin it, or you can just go to the shop. Let me find it. I'll bring it up for you. There's 74 items, I think, that are still remaining. So it'll take me a second just to scroll through it. Okay, it's pinned. I got it pinned. It's in the buy it now. Hi, maybe Maddie. Looks like it's never been worn. It it opens like this. It has a hinge on the back. No stones missing. And oh, thank you, Holly. Let me put that aside. Oh, let me get back to Kelly. Let's see. Well, I was gonna do them for 5, but if you want both, how about, is $8 too much if I do these for 8? I have to add them into the show. Let me know if you want me to add those in. I'll just do a temporary listing. It'll say elephant and piggy. Okay, just think about it. And I know this is weird, but does anybody need a nutcracker? I have 2 of these. I ordered one from Amazon and they sent me 3. They were in a bundle, but I didn't buy a bundle. I bought one and I got 3. And so I have 2 of them new still in the pack if anybody needs a nutcracker. I think I have them for like $2 or $3 here. Just want to get rid of them. Somebody wanted to buy this earlier, Kelly. I don't know if you were in the show. This came out of the Oklahoma lot as well. This is very pretty. It's a rose, like a rosebud, and the rose leaves, and it's a brooch. I think so. It feels very heavy. It's definitely not glass, and it's not plastic. So it probably is ceramic, and I would assume that that's hand painted. There's the pin on the back. Some lady was very interested in this, and she said she was thinking about it. So I left it out next to the turtle. And I'm so glad I talked to. I'll have to scroll through the chat, but the lady that saw the Zippo lighter suggested that I send this into Zippo. So I might actually do that. But I'd have to take the listing down on the other apps because it had a lot of watchers yesterday, and I even lowered the price. So I will see if that sells, and if not, I'm going to send that in and get it fixed. That would be so cool. Hey, Jenny. And let me remove the pin on this because I'm going to pin that just to have something up there. Since somebody already bought the bracelet, I'm so glad somebody finally got that. And Kelly, I'm still on the fence about this. I've got to go to the jeweler, but there's something that's happening every day, either the pharmacy or the doctor's office. Today it was the bank. I still have a couple of state calls that I need to make where you're on hold for like 6 hours at a time because this has passed every single gold test, but it's not stamped. And then tonight I briefly had found my gold magnet. Like, oh, I've been looking for that. And now I set all this up for the show, and the magnet disappeared right off the table. And it passed the magnet test too. But it passed all the gold tests. So I have got to get to the jeweler this week. I have got to get there, and we've got to figure out if this is the real Magoo. And then if it is, I'm going to ask a couple of different jewelers in the area how much they would give me for a melt. And then if they want to just sell it as a bracelet, that's fine. There's a lot of people interested in this. This is the cross that's got the mother of pearl and the marcasite. Oh, I have to move your piggy. Well, it's not yours yet. I forgot you didn't buy it yet. Kate wants the cross. Wait, this one or the other one from the Oklahoma locker? This one with the marcasite and the mother of pearl. Okay. Let me find it. Does she? You need to give her my code, or I can send you the code again, and she can sign up and get the. She can get the $15 in credits. Do you want to do that? Okay. Hey, Sherry Aragon, thanks for coming back. Please check out my shop. Check out my buy it now. Yeah, I'm looking at the price because if she can sign up and get the $15, and I don't get anything other than I get $5 shopping credit if the sale goes through and once the item arrives to the buyer. Okay, there's three solds. I don't see anything in the offers tab. Everybody, go to the shop. Do not be afraid to send me an offer. I don't care if it's an inexpensive item or it's one of my banger items. Just go to the tab. There's got to be a way for you guys to click offer because I gotta get these. I can't order any more blue boxes until all this stuff is gone. And I've got more stuff behind me in boxes that's not even listed yet. It's just I've never had this much inventory, even with everything that I sold the last 2 days. I've never had this much inventory. What is going on with the lady that I wonder if she's still having a banking issue? It's weird. She would come into my show. She wasn't in the show before, but yet she made that offer, and it just created all kinds of hell because of her bank. And while that was going on, I was on the phone with my bank because somebody who shall be nameless, who I don't even know, is using my bank account to pay their public storage bill. And the representative said she couldn't fill out the paperwork because I had a business account. Therefore, I would have to fill out all the paperwork and somehow get it back to them. And then it might take 45 to 60 days to put the money back into the account. But in the meantime, they could put a hold so that public storage can't charge my bank account any more money. So, Jossville, thanks for coming. Please check out my shop. Go to my buy it now. Send me an offer. Take this stuff off my hands. If you weren't here earlier, here's the craft box, but the craft box does have wearable pieces. I had a flash sale on that. I've also got the single earring lot. I had a flash sale on that. I only had one auction tonight, and my mod actually bid on that, and she got a killer deal. But I have everything under buy it now. Send me an offer. You won't hurt my feelings. I'll probably take it. I just need to get this stuff gone. And if anybody needs some pumpkin bath and body spray, I know it's a little early for Halloween, but the Halloween stuff is coming to the stores already in Los Angeles since before July 4th. So here's some pumpkin cupcake bath and body spray. And if you're going to have people over for Thanksgiving, you got your appetizers out and you need a nutcracker. New in the pack, sealed. I got two of those. Let me look. They're probably, I think they're $5 a roll because they're actually worth more than that now because the pennies aren't being made anymore, and they're brand new, and they're rolled and not by me. Yeah, there's a guy that I watch, TH Sacker. He's selling them for $1 each for 1 penny. So he makes $50 a roll, and it helped him get to 1,000 sales. Not $1,000, but 1,000 sales. Once you get to 1,000 sales on Whatnot, which I'm a long, long ways from, you get instant pay, kind of like eBay. You know, they front you your money once you sent the item. And so he sold all of his pennies for $1, and the shipping was like, 4.55 for the first item, or 4.35, or wherever you were located, right? From like Seattle to LA, it was four something for me. I didn't buy any, but yeah, I've got the 2 penny rolls. Hi, Lila Bear. Hi, Cindy Lynn. Please go to the shop. Go to the buy it now. Let's get this stuff moving. Somebody send me I want to see that come across my screen. I need to see that. I haven't seen that in a long time, where it gives me and if I miss it because I'm looking at the YouTube or whatever, let me know that I missed it and you're trying to send me an offer. Yeah, those are $5 a roll, I believe. And that's why it says quantity of two. The Givey will be the raid Givey, and I haven't had any raids. And some of these shows, the Giveys are killing me because I end up the show with I have to send several Giveys out and I don't have any sales. And then I had a Givey last night, and then none of those people bought anything. So I'm still on the fence about that, even with the new wide envelope BS. It's still costing me money. And I've had to spend so much money on supplies, and my my label printer ran out, and oh my god. Those thermal label printers, when you're selling like I'm selling, it just eats rolls. And when it gets towards the end, then it doesn't print right because the roll's going bad because it doesn't have any tension in it. And it's just like, oh geez. I can't order that stuff fast enough. And I always have like at least one extra roll or half roll so it can at least get me through. But yeah, Kelly, if you can swipe left and then clear your text and then you can screenshot this, maybe you can tell me what the heck this is. It is a pendant. I do know that. And you said it's Irish. I thought it was from the Vikings. Let me know what that is. Because if somebody wants it, I'll sell it cheap. Oh, and in this lot that came from Oklahoma, oh my God, you won't believe what was in there. And I don't think I'm gonna sell these, but if I do, they're not gonna be cheap. Um, there's two opals, and they're both earrings, but one of the earrings is missing the little stud on the back. But look at those opals. Those are nice opals. Yeah, that was in the Oklahoma lot. And that was the same place where they had the ring that was right here. Now I don't know where it went. You know, the Indian ring that I have to get it fixed, or someone's going to have to get it fixed. I was going to put it back in that bucket right there. I must have put it down in front of me on something else. Oh, I'm going to have to go through all this jewelry tonight to find that because I had it right here. That's where the opals are and the Elizabeth Taylor perfume bottle and that thing that you say is Irish. There were some coins and a token in there. Oh my gosh, where did I put that? You gotta let me know where that is, because I don't want Kitty and Bunny to get to that. Oh, the opals? Yeah, I'll show you the opals. But now I gotta find my Native American piece. That was one of my best pieces. That Native American. No, it's not in that bucket. They look like that. So one has the earring back on it and one doesn't. And it has another stone above it. I need to test that other stone to see if that's a ZZ or a diamond. And they're in sterling. They're set in sterling. Really nice, except the one is missing. I'm sure a jeweler could probably put another pin on the back. But let me put, see, I had the piggies out there. Let me put the piggies back in. And then I wanted to show you that new cross that came, or the new crucifix. That came in there, as did the lighter. That all came from Oklahoma, along with this what's it pendant. And then this is really nice. This is probably from the 50s or 60s. It's a cuff bracelet, but it had a watch inside. But the watch is gone, but the glass is still there. So you'd have to find a watch that was exactly that size and have, like a jeweler install it. Now I'm going to just look through my desktop here, because, this happens during the show where things will walk off the table. And I didn't put it on my finger because even though it's like it measures my size, it's not going on my finger. It's fitting smaller than a 7.5. And I just thought that was so cool. Oh, it's right here. It's on the ring dowel or the mandrel. Yeah, that's so cool. I just, I've got to find out how much a jeweler would charge me. If they're going to charge me a lot to fix it, then I'm just going to leave it. And I'm just going to put it in the scrap pile as a very nice Native American piece. What about the piggy and the elephant? That came from the Oklahoma lots. There was 3 of them. Hi, Amanda Dawn. There's also a bunch of electronics came from that Oklahoma City lot. A bunch of, there's 8 used cell phones. I don't have a third one. There's just the elephant and there's the piggy. That's the only thing that came. Oh, let me put this necklace up there since I moved that. No, there's 2. Oh, let me put them right here. There's the piggy. Yeah, that has like a little loop right there. So you could put like a jeweler's loop. And I have a bunch of these. I have a bunch of the loops. So if anybody buys it and they want a free loop, I'll send it. They're silver tone. I'll send you different sizes. And then you can put like a chain through it or something. Oh, thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining. Please check out the shop. Check out the buy it now. I started moving all this stuff, but I'm still running a show. So I was trying to find the ring. I was like, where did the ring go? Oh, I also have, so I told you I sold one of the Rams today, but I still have the other one left. This is sterling silver, and it's heavier than the other one, but they're about the same size. So I'm not sure why that sterling is heavier than the other sterling. And I still have the turtle, but I haven't listed this turtle yet. Supposedly it's some sort of moon glow, and not moonstone, but moon glow. Well, I don't know what the difference is. Now I have this turtle listed, but I don't have the turtle necklace listed, but I can list it. And then I still have the Monet butterfly. I still have the Monet dragonfly. There's so many watchers on this across all my apps. Hi, Joy. Are you Joy from Hawaii, Joy? Or are you a different Joy? I think you're a different Joy than the Joy that sells the candy in Hawaii. Whoever that Joy is, thank you so much. I got your box. It was terrific. I think that might be a different Joy. I'll be sure to follow you guys after the show. Please check out my shop. Check out my Buy It Now. If you guys are interested, I can run a couple of flash sales. If anybody wants the earring lot, there we go. 50% off. 50% off. It's big. It's huge. Those are all earrings, but they're all singles. But they're not broken. They're all wearable single earrings. 50% off. It's heavy. It's hurting my back just to hold this. It's almost 2 pounds, but I'm leaning. Oh, probably. And they're all different sizes from small to big. But the broken ones, I throw those away. I don't even put those in the craft box. At least I don't think there's any earrings in the craft box. Well, there's some hoopies in the craft box, but that's just because the hoopies get tangled up with the other jewelry. But there's something really cool in the craft box that I really like, but it looks like the pin broke off, and it's a really nice, look at that, this brooch. This is bomb. But it's in the craft box because right there you can tell that used to be, I guess, where the pendant was for the pin, for the brooch. But see, there's good stuff in that craft box. But it's just stuff like that. Like I just toss it aside. And then there's a lot of pearls and string and hoopies and then like bracelets like this. And there's nothing wrong with them. But I just like, okay, I'm just gonna throw that in there. So there are wearable pieces. There's some rings in there that have some missing stones, and there's also some glass in there too. Don't know what kind of glass that is, but that's pretty. Just needs a chain or a cord. What colored bracelet? In the craft box or let's see. Uh, I just tossed everything back in. I see the hoopies. Last one shown. It's probably at the bottom of the box. You're gonna make me find this. uh, you know what? It's in there. Here's a colored bracelet, but I don't think that's the one you were talking about. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just beads. I just don't sell beads. I just, most of the time, the beads are in the box. Like this is perfectly fine. I don't even know what this is. It's heavy. And it's on a handmade necklace, but there's nothing wrong with it. There we go. Is that it? Oh, it's macrame, that one I just showed you? Yeah, somebody put a lot of work into that, but I don't know if you look at this part, the pendant, it's got this on the back. What does that mean? What are those holes? So I was just like, you know what? I don't have time to research it. I don't know what it is. It's going in the craft box. It's in the craft box. I'll sell you the whole box for $10. You can have everything in the box. It's a $20 box. This is the lady that, from Alabama that tried to buy this and, her bank went crazy and then whatnot made me crazy. There's the whole box. 3 pounds, 10.7 ounces of craft jewelry, lot for parts or repair. It is like a weird alien thing. Yeah, yeah, that's on the macrame. And there's nothing wrong with that necklace. I just didn't know what it was. So I just threw it in the craft box. But it's in the lot and it's already pre-weighed. So I can't take stuff out of that box. Because then somebody will buy it and the weights will be off, especially that piece, because that piece is very heavy. I don't know what that alien thing is with the holes in the back. It's heavy. It's heavier than this, than the piggy and the elephant. Like, it's heavy. And even the holes, they don't even like match up. Like, but they're purposefully put there for some reason. And somebody added that to a handmade necklace. So I'm not sure why. We got to pray that this thing sells with the pave diamonds. I just want to get rid of this, even if I sell it for half of what it's worth. I want it to be gone, and then I've got some wiggle room on here. What is that? See, that's bugging me. It's in the craft file, but there's also some big chain in here that's huge. Let me take the camera over. Like, this is heavy. There's nothing wrong with this either. But it's got all this like cord and of course there's other things mixed in with it now. But look at this. Like, this is heavy. And it's on this very nice, it's macrame with beads. These are like uh, wood beads of different colors. And then it's tied. But this is in the craft block. And this might be actually worth something. But I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. And see, it's got that at the bottom. Like, what is that? And why do the holes, they're all different sizes. What is that for? Because you can't see the holes. What is this? Wonder if it turns out that it's something very, very valuable. You know? Like this, $300 bracelet that's worth 1,000. 500 to 1,000. They have different designs, but most of them don't have the pave diamonds. Most of them are just the silver. So I'm selling it at the silver price. I'm not even selling it at the diamond price. And then it just opens like this. And it's got the Lagos 925 signature in there. It's just looks like it's hardly ever been worn. That needs to go. And somebody on these other apps can send me an offer for up to 50% off. I mean, I don't think I would take 50% off. A lot of people are interested in this too, but it's got a watch inside. This is an old, very vintage Kenneth J. Lane. And look at that. There's a watch inside, but it needs to be repaired. And it's missing the glass, the little piece of glass that's over the dial. But this protects it. And this is like enamel, and it's got the Kenneth J. Lane KJL signature on the inside. And this is heavy. This is super heavy. And then I got a ton of people on all the apps. This is blowing up. This is that Banana Republic piece. It's blowing up. But not one person has sent an offer. And I was trying to explain to you earlier, and then somebody started asking me questions about something. Um, I had 11 offers sent on the app that starts with an M. I had 8 offers sent on the one with the E, and 4 offers sent on the one with the P, but those very rarely. I don't put a lot of time and effort into that app. And so that's 23 offers. And one item sold today that I think had nothing to do with those offers. And somebody wanted a picture of the back of the lighter and ended up not taking it. So I went through all that work before bed, like boom, 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 boom. And I know it's late on the East Coast. So some of these I might wake up to some sales this morning. And the only sale that I got, I don't think came from that offer. It was a separate buyer altogether. Hi, Michael. Please check out the shop. I'm going to run that flash one more time. There you go. Uh, I also have some nice men's items. If anybody's looking for some really nice, I've got designer cufflinks. These are Dante's. These are old, probably 60s or 70s. These go for about $48 on the Bay, but I can't find any that are exactly like this. And I have another one of these, but it's got a blue stone and it's only got one. And I'm like, ugh, where's the other one? And I don't have it. It was in a blue box of some sort, and I'm like, oh my God. Now, actually, it was in a Shop Goodwill box that had a bunch of men's stuff. And I've sold a lot of it, but I still have the Jostens, and I still have the Dantes, and I still have the Sony. And me and only one other person in the world has one of these. And it's still sealed in the box. Like, and they don't make those. You can't buy them. Like, you can't go to like the Sony website and go, okay, I want to buy one of those things. Hey, planting mushroom. Okay, we're gonna have to get off here pretty soon because it's getting late here. And it seems to be pretty dead tonight. Although I have had 3 sales, so thank you everybody who bought something. But yeah, there's a lot of nice men's items still. I still have that Rusty Wallace brand new watch, and I may take this Zippo lighter down and sell it or send it into Zippo. I'll have to do the research. So I'll have to do the research and find out if I'm gonna send this in and then put it up later. Because this part, like, it doesn't go click, click, it just rolls. So I think even if it had lighter fluid and new flints or whatever you're supposed to put in a lighter, I still think it would have a problem because this little roller thing here, whatever this is, seems to be too loose. So that's why it's parts only. People collect them. Most people don't use them to light things. They have them like up on a display. Not if they can fix it for free. Because these are Zippos. There's a high resale value on these. Whenever I'm at a garage sale, even if it's not a Zippo, but it's a sign lighter, I get them every time. And they sell like, days. They're gone. All of them. Lighters are very old vintage lighters are a very good resale item, even if they're not working. It doesn't matter if they're working. Nobody cares. People they want that lighter. They want that for their collection. So it's like, okay. I think you better get to bed. I need to get to bed. I won't fall asleep until, the vampires are going to bed, but at least I need to lay down. I swiped it. Welcome to the show. Please go into the shop. Go into the buy it now. And I'm not seeing anything in my offers tab. And these flash sales are for the birds because so far I've had no luck on the flash sales. So at the end of the show, I'll have to take those flash sales off and put them back into the inventory. I still have the 3 Monet pieces too. Oh, and there was a Monet earring that's probably silver plated that I just found too. But it's a single. It'll go in my single designer pile. I think there was a couple of Avon pieces too, but I think they went out with my lots, and I like to save the Avon. Oh, I got the Avon earring. That's good. Got a little purple Avon earring, but there was a necklace in one of those lots, and then I lost it. This is pretty cool too. This is super vintage. Look at this. This is a Harley Davidson little tiny mini charm, and a lot of these are sterling silver. I don't think this one is, but look at that. It's in perfect condition too, but it's super old and it's so tiny. Yeah, that was in the Oklahoma City. Well, not Oklahoma City. It comes from all different. You know what? It's not magnetic. So this could be sterling. This could be old sterling that needs to be polished. Because looky here. Here's the magnet. It's not sticking. I'm going to have to do more research on this. I bet this is. Because, anything that's magnetic will just will go right onto, well, it should. Oh, that's sterling. That's why it's not. Duh. Oh, yeah. See this necklace right here? It just immediately grabbed it. The Japanese necklace, because that's not sterling. But this right here, see, it's not sticking. But I silver tested these with acid. Yeah, that's the sterling. That's the crucifix. I'm gonna have to, you know what? I'm gonna have to get the sterling silver polish out tomorrow before the ball game, and I'm gonna have to see if this is sterling. And maybe I just can't see the mark or it's worn off because it's so old. Because it's not reacting to the magnet. And if it was stainless steel, I gotta wonder if there's is part of this missing? Whatever this came off of, maybe the sterling tag was on the piece. But it seems too small for a charm bracelet, and it's too small for a pendant. But I have seen these online, and a lot of them were sterling. So I'm not sure what they are. It's not an earring. It actually has the loop on it for the bail, and it has the jeweler's ring. That's real tiny. But it's worth money because it's Harley Davidson. Anything Harley Davidson, for the most part, is worth money, especially if it's vintage. So if you see those at a garage sale or an estate sale or a thrift shop, as long as they're not fake, you should grab them. They'll sell all day long. What's in here? Oh, there's some old earrings in here. Those are the elephants and the little ladybugs. So I do have some more animals. I got the elephant earrings and the ladybugs. And then I have the elephant and the piggy, but they're not listed. And I have the turtle necklace, which is not listed. I've got the turtle brooch and the ram sterling silver vintage number 2. That'll go pretty fast because the other one went really fast. Because there were a lot of people interested and somebody bought it today. So it's like maybe they'll see that there's another one that's similar, but it's heavier. And they're almost the same size. So I'm not sure why one is maybe they're handmade and that's why one is heavier than the other. And they're just, they're not perfectly sized. Hey, Shaybird. Please check out the shop or the buy it now because I'm going to have to go off the air pretty soon here. I don't see anything else in the sold tab or the offers tab. Of course, the kitty birthday fund is empty too, but that's okay. She needs something. She's like driving me crazy. She's such a bad kitty that sometimes I threaten her that she's not going to live here anymore because the bunny was here first. And then I think about that and I'm like, oh, I can't do that. And then I tell her, like, well, who's going to put up with your, you know what, when I'm dead? Like, and somebody has to take you. Who's going to put up with this behavior? But when she's sweet and she's beautiful. She's beautiful like her namesake, Kelsey Kinsley. Hey, Kelsey. She's like, don't kiss my face. Are you still with me, Kel? Do you think anybody here is going to buy a nutcracker? I have two of these. They are chef craft. And I have one. So I tried it out and it's like really good. Works perfect. I don't know why they sent me three. I only ordered one. Yeah. Well, I got, two Thanksgiving items and a Halloween item because I still got the pumpkin cupcake. But this has to go ground. But everything's going ground because I'm not sending any big items tonight, so it's all going ground. Hi, Emil. Thanks for coming in. There are some men's items here if you guys are interested. There's a really nice men's money clip. It's a golf clip, and I've got the Dantes. These are super, super vintage and super rare. And I still have the Sony brand new in the box. They don't make these for the public. These were only made for certain executives at Sony Music. And it's still got the original tie down. It's still in the pack new. It's never been taken out. That is such a rare item, and I need to put the price back up to where it belongs because there's only one online and it's not like mine, but it's similar. And it's like $100 in the Netherlands. And somebody's gonna buy that. And I'm gonna be like kicking myself for having it for $25 when, those things are just you can't buy those. It's like getting the vintage Pyrex that wasn't made for the public. They have a few like Christmas pieces that they made for their employees and they're super rare or they're promo items, and this wasn't even a promo. This was just an item that was made for their music division for some of their employees. And most of them aren't that color. Most of them were gold. This one is silver. And then some of the sterling silver can actually be a man or a woman. Okay, go lie down. I'm going to lie down soon too. I'm going to be going off the air. So if anybody wants to buy anything or have me show them something, let me know. If not, let me know, Emil. Are you still here? It's already in that craft box, and that craft box is cross-posted to so many other apps. I can't take something out and then try to find something to replace that with. So it's in the craft box, and that box has been jinxed from the start. It's a craft box, and it doesn't even have any returns because it's four parts. Even though I do put wearable pieces, including that one in the box, there's probably more wearable pieces in that box than unwearable. But it is advertised as a craft 4 parts only box. And that's it. And I'll run the flash again if you haven't gone to bed yet. Hey Deb, thanks for coming in. Sorry I didn't see you. And you guys, how many people have answered my poll tonight? Oh, 8 people. And 7 people answered no. Where are you coming in from, Deb? I'm in California. Any other West Coasters? Hey, Callie. I'm in LA. Where are you at, Deb, if you don't mind saying? The Bay. I used to live at the Bay when I was a baby. It's very nice. I assume you mean the San Francisco Bay Area. So 7 people said no on the YouTube chat or the YouTube poll. You know, if you guys subscribe, you can see a lot of this jewelry in advance when I get it in. I'll have shorts or I'll have lives or I'll have long form content and it'll show you me unpacking the boxes and some of the stuff that's coming out before it's even weighed or tested or cleaned. And it's just incredible because 2 boxes ago, I had 19 pieces of silver. And I said in the next video, like, well, there's no way that I'll never get another box that'll match it up. And the next box had like 17 pieces, but I did the totals today and I think it was around 230 some grams of silver. It was like 260 some dollars worth of raw silver. So it's like, well, only 2 pieces have sold thus far, but most of it's not listed yet. I'm just trying to get some of the banger pieces out first. And if those don't sell, I'm just going to put it all in a craft lot, including this, the $500 to $1,000. Well, the only way you can make an offer is if I took it off a flash sale. It's on a flash sale now. But if I take the flash sale down, you'll see the $20 price with the ability for an offer. But I don't think the offer would let you go 50%. And I've got 2 people who want this box, but one's saying manana and one's, still trying to straighten out their bank, but apparently they were lurking in here tonight and I didn't see them buy it. So I'm getting very suspicious about what the hell is going on with that buyer. Like, maybe they're just having I had a bad banking day. I've got to wait 45 to 60 days now to get money back in my account that was robbed from me from public storage. And I don't even have any public storage. I have storage, but not public storage. I have storage for my PI business, and it's very expensive, even though I'm 99% retired. Hey, Queens. Where are you coming in from, Queen? Queen Sky has arrived. I like that. Cricket 3 beat. Wow, we got 5 people in here. Well, 4, because I'm one of them. I'm getting ready to go off the air, so go to the shop, send me an offer. I'll start this flash sale one more time, just in case anybody wants this. This is the craft box. It's almost 4 pounds of craft jewelry. It's for parts or repair only, but there are wearable pieces in the box. And there is something that's on a macrame chain that looks like an alien, according to my mod. We do not know what it is. It's heavy and it has holes in it, and it's connected to a handmade piece of macrame. So that's included. There's all. Hey, Kelsey, can you get out of the Amazon boxes? I think she's looking for her birthday gift that I didn't order yet, even though her birthday was yesterday. Yeah. She has so many toys. I do need to buy her a new laser, though, and the bunny needs a new tunnel and a castle. Are you okay, bunny? What's going on over there? Hold on. I gotta go check my bunny. Hold on. Run the chat, Cal. I have to go check on her. Are you okay? Are you okay? Come here. Are you okay? You okay? You need a treat? What's wrong? Are you okay? Okay, she was looking a little shaky, so I was wondering if she had a tummy ache. But she just ran into her hide, but she was just, I think she's okay. Hi, Lily. Oh, gosh. No, so the only thing I can do for the craft box is I can take it off flash sale and then it just goes back to regular price and then you can shoot an offer. But it won't be as low as the flash sale. Hey, kitty, it's not time to harass the bunny. Okay, maybe that's why she's shaking. My animals are going crazy. They're like, okay, you've been on long enough. And let me go to the solds. Yeah, I just see the 3 solds and I don't see any offers. So I guess I'll just take that off the flash sale since that girl that tried to buy it, she came in here, but she never came back. Maybe her bank is still like messed up. I don't know. I'll give her one more day. The regular price is $20. I just switched it back. I'm taking all the flash sales off right now because when I turn the show off, these need to transfer over to the marketplace. So I don't know if they'll do that with the flash sales turned on. So I'm taking them off now. So as soon as this show closes out, all these items will be in the whatnot marketplace. And these are all cross posted as well. Uh, let's see. I got to take the flash off the. Hey, kitty. I might have to put her in the timeout for a few minutes. Okay, I'm taking the flash off the RAM number 2. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. Hold on, everybody. It's okay. Let me get it. Here, let me get it. Okay. Okay. Let me get it. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's right here. It's okay. I'll fix it. Well, I am so sorry, everybody. Does anybody want a cat? She just tipped over the rabbit's toilet and flipped it up in the air, and literally, like her litter, it's clean, but it just exploded. And I just vacuumed her little room today. She's a free roam bunny, but she does have a little 3-sided area that she walks in on that has a little fence around it, and it was cleaned. It's cleaned daily, multiple times a day, and vacuumed. And I've had a very physical day, and the cat just flipped it upside down, and the rabbit was freaking out. Oh, the pig. Okay, sorry about that, Woodson. You just had to hear my little kitty rant. This came from a storage locker in Oklahoma City. I don't know what it's made out of. In fact, too, see, this has a little loop here that you could put like a jeweler's loop. I don't know what it's made out of. And there's also in the same lot, same storage locker, came somewhere from Oklahoma. I didn't do it. It's another whatnotter got this out of the storage locker. There's an elephant. So there's an elephant and a pig. And I don't have them listed, but I did offer the pig for $5, and somebody was interested in both, and I said, okay, you can have both for 8. So, one for 5 or two for 8. Oh, you want to run it? Would you like one run or both of them run? I can run them together, or do you want just the pig, or do you want the pig and the elephant? Because I'll just run it at, okay. Let me just add it as a temporary listing. And it won't have a picture because I'm just doing a temporary listing, but I will say, we're just going to say, I'm going to put it as, let me see. It's actually storage locker, but I'll put it as estate sales. And we'll say pig and elephant. And let me just provide a shipping profile. I'm just going to put 1 to 3 ounces on the shipping. And there we go. Oh, thanks for asking me to put that up, Woodson. Oh, welcome, Stacy Lee. 11 seconds on the clock. Where are you checking in from tonight, Woodson? And thank you so much. You made your first purchase. I appreciate you. I'll throw in a little sticker or something for you. Little something extra for your bag. Thank you so much. Uh, Woodson, are you a man or a woman? And you're in South Carolina? That's where my cousins live. They live on Myrtle Beach. Hey, happy turtles. Thanks for coming in. Woodson, are you a guy or a gal? Oh, you're a girl. Amanda, okay. You have to go fast. And then it'll add 10 seconds on the clock. If you bid within the last 10 seconds, it'll add another 10 because I don't have a sudden death. I hate sudden death. And by the way, I know this is not a topic for Whatnot, but Whatnot has changed the world so much that for the first time since I've been on the Bay for 24 years, they are beta testing with sports cards only and only in certain areas. Apparently, they are beta testing soft landing auctions, meaning that when the auction ends or it's getting ready to end, if somebody places a bid within the last 2 minutes, it's going to add another 2 minutes to the clock. It's expected to go site wide, but right now it's only in beta. And the reason they're doing this is because of Whatnot. Whatnot has changed the game for everybody. And I say kudos to Whatnot because you've only been in business 3 or 4 years and you have an old dinosaur like the Bay that doesn't want to make people pay. After all these years, you can still bid on something on that site and not friggin' pay. And I've always said, you know what? They're losing money. The sellers are losing money, and the site is losing money because people come in with auction snipe in the last millisecond. Bam! They take the auction, and then nobody else is able to bid. Do you think these people that sell these storage lockers, where a lot of this stuff came from, do you think those storage lockers would make any money if they just had a sudden death and said, okay, 10 seconds, who wants to bid? Okay, over. Like, no, you have to keep the bids going because if you don't add any time to the clock, people, if you have sudden death, that's it. you know and I'm so proud of Whatnot that they are changing the way that a big company that's running itself into the ground is thinking that, you know what, maybe we should do this too. Maybe we should have live auctions, and maybe on our regular site-wide auctions we could add 2 minutes to the clock when somebody does a bid. Yes, you can. Are you looking for the silver cross, the one with the mother of pearl and marcasite? Okay, this is sterling. The chain is marked 925 Italy. I tested the chain, I tested the bail, and I tested the cross. It's all positive for 925. There is a marking on the very bottom, but I can't see it because it's so old. I would take it to get it cleaned. I don't want to clean it because I don't want to damage this mother of pearl. If you'd like me to run it, I'll be happy to run it. Um, and this came from Massachusetts. Starting bid. Let me go see what the price is on this because it's sterling. And I have a lot of watchers on this. I sell across all platforms. So eBay, or not eBay, excuse me, whoops. Whatnot is sort of my leftovers, but I'm having so many sales on Whatnot lately that I'm starting to put things up on Whatnot first rather than cross posting them to all these other sites. So let me find it. I have to scroll through like 70 some items to even see where it is. There's so many. Oh, it's $30. So um let me edit this listing. I'm gonna edit this because this was very expensive. I have to make a little bit of money on this. Oop, it just disappeared. You know, that's the second time that's happened on one of my shows where I've gone to switch it over and it disappears. I might have to re-add it. Let me just scroll one more time. I saw the price and then I tried to lower it and save and edit and it disappeared. That happened the other night. Yep, it happened again. That's the second time that that glitch has happened. So let me just, I'm just going to add a temporary listing and I'm going to say it is vintage. It's in good condition. I'm going to say it's mother of pearl and it's sterling. It's also marcasite, but I don't know how to spell marcasite right here. And this is just a temporary listing. So let me put this on the clock. Put the shipping in. I'm going to put it in at 1 to 3 ounces because it's light. And I'm going to pin it. And there we go. There we go. Sorry. I hope you're still here. Hi, Smoker Revival. Or Smoke Revival. If not, you can see it after this. When this show goes off the air, you can go over to my marketplace. I'll have to find it because it probably just went into inactive. And then you can shoot me an offer. That's twice now where I've tried to put something in on the show late and it disappears. Um, when I changed the price from 30 to 25, and then I put it over in the auction tab, the actual listing like disappeared. And then someone told me during the show, like, oh, you got to go over to your inactives and you'll find it. Okay, think about it. Now I've got to go try to find it again. Let me take it out of this auction. I'm going to remove that. And then I'm going to go over. Hold on, I've got to close out the screen for just a second. I'm not sure where it went. Let me switch the screen back. There, you can see the jewelry. I also have another one, but it's not sterling. It's just, let's see, actually I have three, but I have a really nice, it's a crucifix. It's on a silver tone chain. Now the bale is silver and gold. I'm not sure why that is, but but that's not silver. At least it doesn't say it, and I'm not going to bother to test it. It just looks like a stainless steel. And then I have another one that's just like a little nice pendant. Those are not listed. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm listing all the stuff as fast as I can. And let me look back in the shop because it really bugs me when I go to adjust something, not unless somebody bought it. Well, I know you bought the pig and the elephant. We know that. That went through. Hmm. Should also give you discounted shipping since you bought the pig and the elephant and it's only 1 to 3 ounces. That is so bizarro. That drives me crazy when that happens because I had all the pictures up and it's just gone now. That's twice that's happened in a show where I go to adjust something and I did not hit delete and it just disappeared on me. Just say, please go to the shop. Go to the buy it now. Send me an offer. Somebody send me an offer. We sold the pig and the elephant, the Hello Kitty, the Touchstone Crystal by Swarovski, and a 500 sticker roll. And I got 8 people that answered the poll that said they are not subscribed to the YouTube channel. So they're not seeing the jewelry videos where you can see the stuff for sale before it even goes on the apps, or if you just want to look at it before it goes on whatnot. If anybody needs an Elizabeth Taylor empty perfume bottle, let me know. That could have caused disaster in this lot because it was some kind of black sludge was in there, and it still smells, but it smells like the perfume, but it was all sludgy. I had to discard that. I think my mod, she already went to bed. Is she still here? Oh, you're still there. Okay, so it's just you and me and one other person. That's so frustrating. You know the necklace that you bought, Kelly, the crystal necklace the other night. Somebody wanted me to put it over into the auction pile. Hey, Cream Pizza, welcome back. And I did the same thing. I hit shop, I scrolled to the item, I hit edit, I changed the price, and then it just poof, it just disappeared off the screen. It disappeared out of the show. Some gal said to go, close out my show for just a second without actually shutting it down. Just close out the screen and go to the inactive tab, and you'll see it hiding over there. But then I couldn't get it back in the show. And that's one of my best items is this Marcasite cross, and now it just disappeared because I was trying to help somebody. I'm going to try to add that while I'm here because I can't do that though while I'm on the show. It would just take me off the screen for too long. Yeah, as soon as I turn off the show tonight, I'm going to have to go figure out how to relist that and see where it went so that it doesn't sell, twice by accident. And if I turn off the show now and then come back, everybody will lose like their discounted shipping. And I don't want people to lose their discounted shipping. Hey, Stephanie Marr, thanks for coming back. I remember you. Oh, that just makes me mad that item just disappeared. I'm gonna pin something just so you guys can see something. No, that box is still there. In fact, it's on the screen right now. I couldn't figure out what that was, and I still don't know what it is, but I think I like what you were calling it with the alien pendant because I don't know what it is. There's a lot of what sits in there. Like I said, there's a lot of wearable pieces in there, but there's a lot of craft pieces in there too. Someone who's like a jewelry maker, or they like to repair stuff, or they like beads, or that's going to be the box for them. Hey, disabled vet, how have you been doing? I haven't been able to see your shows for a while. I've been going every day trying to like build this up. I'm not a pro like you yet, but I've been on here since 2022. Maybe I'm not selling the right thing. But you can make an offer now because it's back in the shop. Yeah, I had to take all the flash sales down because I was getting ready to go off the air, and then all these people came in. So how you doing, disabled vet? There's a lot of jewelry in here. I sold all my lots last night, disabled vet, except for two. I still have the craft box, but the craft box does have a lot of wearable pieces. And I have the earring lot. That's a single earring lot. And there's been so much controversy around this box. Someone on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace wanted it, and then they said manata. They've been saying that for 3 days. Then some lady from Whatnot actually bought it last night after the show, and her payment failed. And it didn't say that payment failed. It just said that when I accepted the offer, that it was rejected. So I went through all this BS with Whatnot to find out that it wasn't her and it wasn't me. Nobody clicked the wrong button, but her banking didn't go through. And then she was lurking earlier in my show while I happened to be talking about this mess. And I was like, hey, there you are. Like, now you're going to get it for $10 instead of 20. And she just disappeared. So I'm like, oh, well, not my problem anymore. Well, it should. Let me open it up. Oh, you're right. Hold on. There you go. I turned on the offer tab. I guess it wasn't on. Glitch. I don't know if that was their glitch or my glitch. And if anybody's looking for men's, I have quite a bit of men's pieces that are very unique and very rare. And if somebody's looking for a banger piece that could be worth 500 to 1,000, but they can buy it for 300, I might even go a little lower, and they'll get this Lagos with the diamonds and the silver, and it's legit. So let me know. That will probably sell during the holidays. Someone will buy somebody a nice gift. And it probably won't be on this app, but I'll have it in the marketplace, on the Whatnot marketplace. I try to sell as much as I can here, but I do still have my other apps. Hi, Amani. Thanks for joining. Go to my shop. Check out my buy it now. Hey, Karen. Were you here earlier or was that a different Karen? Let me go over to. Yeah, I don't see anything in the sold or the offer tab for that. I don't know how to pronounce that name, RM, so I'm just going to call you RM. Please go to the shop. Please check the buy it now. Thanks for answering the poll. Whoever's been asked, God, 9 people are not subscribed, and you could be seeing this jewelry as it's being unboxed. And then I start listing it. And I have things listed on the Whatnot marketplace now too. So when I'm not on a show, you can go over to the marketplace. Now, for some reason, somebody wanted me to look at something, and I changed the price, and it disappeared off the show. But this is a mother of pearl. It's on vintage silver, sterling silver setting, sterling silver bell with markensite. Oh, somebody made an offer. Let me see who made an offer. It says I have an offer. Woo, somebody made an offer. It says I have an offer. Uh, and I am going to accept. I can't see the screen, but I accepted that offer. Oh, there it is. It came across the screen. Because I'm still, yep. Let me set it aside. Oh, you're getting a big box. Of course, the bubble wrap has been spread all over the living room. I had it wrapped to send it off last night. And you got, wow, you you got it for a lot cheaper than the gal that um it was 20 and she offered 19 and I accepted that. Okay. Good night. I'll ship this out to you. Hopefully it goes out tomorrow. Yeah, I might do all my shipping in the morning. I usually do my shipping at night, but it's getting really late and I don't want to make a shipping mistake, so I may just do it in the morning. Hi Daniela. Hi Pat Marr. Welcome in. Please go in the shop. So now we only have one lot left. Everything is single now. Everything is single in the shop except for this is the very heavy earring lot and it's all singles, but they're all wearable pieces. So somebody can use them for crafting or whatever they're going to do with the singles. Let me pin another item since somebody just bought that last jewelry lot. Oh, and if any of you are resellers, I do have these 500 roll stickers. They're a roll of 500. So I'm going to pin this earring lot. Hey, kitty. Hey, shop bijou. Shop bijou chic or chic. Shop bijou chic. Am I pronouncing that right? I think I'm showing my age trying to say these names, these usernames. Somebody was interested in this tonight. Hey, Thrifty. Oh, Thrifty Spears. That sounds like Britney Spears. I just heard today that she adopted a baby, and I don't know if that rumor is true. Does anybody know? Did Britney Spears adopt a baby girl today? Look at that. Somebody wanted that. That's super vintage, too. That's a really nice piece. And then they were going to think about it. And then the guy that wanted this, and I lowered the price, and it disappeared. So I had to do a temp listing. And then he was like, oh, let me think about it. And now all my pictures disappear. So after I go off the air tonight, rather than doing my shipping, I have to go search for this and find out where the hell it is because it disappeared out of the buy it now and it's not in the auctions and it's not in the inactives. But yet nobody bought it. And it's a mother of pearl and marcasite, sterling silver all the way from the pendant to the bail to the clasp to the cable chain. It's all vintage silver. And somebody on here tonight told me that I should take this Zippo. It is beautiful, isn't it? I kind of want to keep it. I had it at 30 and then it like disappeared, but if somebody wants this, I'll do a temporary auction listing and I'll start it lower than that. I'll have to put it back in because I just did a temporary listing when it disappeared. That's the second time during a show where I've tried to change something on an item to help somebody out, and then it disappears out of the show. And then I lose my description and my pictures because I've got a rather large description about everything, how it was all tested. And there's a whole story behind this. And if somebody wants that, let me know and I'll just do a temporary listing. and we'll get it going. And then I'll be going to bed soon. Probably not going to sleep soon, but I'll be going to bed soon to lay down. It's been a very long day. Hi, Angie at home. Thanks for coming in. Please check out the shop. Go to the Buy It Now tab. Let me know if you need silver, pearls, if you need men's stuff, women's. I know it's not Thanksgiving yet, but does anybody need a nutcracker? I got 2 of these. I think they're like $3 or something. Let me know. If anybody needs any pumpkin spray from Bath and Body, let me know. Some necklaces up there. I got necklaces everywhere. I got 3 Monets in this auction or in this show. I've got to get rid of more boxes. I can't order any more Goodwill Blue boxes until this stuff is gone. And that's why I have everything in the Buy It Now with the best offer tab turned on. And if you don't see the best offer tab turned on, let me know because it's a glitch. And I'll be happy to go back and turn it on. But it should be on. And if Kimberly ever comes back into the show, it's going to be too late for her to get this craft box because it's gone. Thank gosh. Then I won't have to deal with people anymore on the craft box. And it's going to somebody I know, so that makes me feel good. Now, if somebody wants something like that super expensive that they can resell for 500 to 1,000, swipe left on your screen and screenshot this. This is a Lagos 925. It's a designer piece that was made in Philadelphia. It's from the Caviar collection. It's totally legit. Go on to other platforms that I can't mention their screenshot this and make sure that you put in the one with the diamonds because most of them do not have the pave diamonds. Most of them are just sterling and there's no stones, but it's just got this little insignia on it and it's got the signature like right here for the Lagos 925. You guys swipe left like I'm just doing for myself and then take a screenshot of this and type in Lagos 925 caviar collection with the pave diamonds. They have been tested, and you will be shocked at how much these are worth. This is going to be my banger piece. Oh, thanks for following me. I'll follow any of you guys that are, that follow me during the show. I'll follow you after the show. This is a banger piece. And when I first saw it, I was almost going to put it in the craft pile because I just thought it was like a piece of junk jewelry. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's marked. And I have been doing this for years and I had never heard of that brand. And it's very rare to see diamonds in a sterling silver piece unless it's like high-end designer. This is it. Yeah, this is amazing. I have never seen one of these before. Now I will be on the lookout for these. This is a bolo. This is a bolo. This brand. You guys aren't looking for this. Look for this. Lagos, Lagos, out of Philadelphia. They're still in business. They have a website. You can see how expensive their pieces are. It's just, and look at the sell-through rate on some of these other apps where you can calculate the sell-through rate, and you will be shocked at the prices. I'm practically giving it away. Sent out offers last night across all apps. Had one sale today before I came on the air here tonight. And now I've had, what was it, 4 sales or 5 sales tonight here? Let's see. Oh, 5. No offers. Like, make me an offer. One person made me an offer. Hey, Lenny. And they got the last craft jewelry box except for the earrings. That's the only craft box that I have left. But that's good because I'm getting the heavy boxes out of my living room. And my Hello Kitty went. I'm so happy about that. And for those of you who weren't here earlier, this is in the show, but I had to readjust the price for someone who wanted me to auction it. And the listing, the pictures, the description, everything just disappeared into oblivion. This is Mother of Pearl 925 in Marcasite. I have it for $30. If you need it, I'll have to put it back into the show because that happened the other night too with my Swarovski crystal. I tried to fix something, edit, save, boom, there it went. It was gone. And now the guy says he wants to think about it. So I told him, it'll be in the whatnot marketplace after the show as soon as I can figure out where the heck it went. Because I don't want to start the listing from scratch. It's got too many pictures and too much descriptive things that I need to put in so everybody knows what they're buying. So if you want to think about that and come in after the show, give me a few minutes when I turn off the show tonight, and I'll put the pictures and the description back in. I can't do it without backing out of the show, and I don't want everybody to lose their discounted shipping for those people who have already bought something. I still have the Monet pieces too. I still have the Dragonfly, and I have the Monet Butterfly with the white enamel wingtips. And I have this big chunker Monet. I don't know if anybody's ever going to want this because it's heavy. It's almost like a motorcycle chain, but it's a Monet. It's probably silver plated because most of their older jewelry is silver plated, but I can't guarantee it because they don't stamp it as such. Also, I have this gold piece. It's a gold tone from Banana Republic. It has 1,000,000 watchers on it, but nobody sent me an offer yet. I still have a lot of the sterling silver. The only thing I don't have listed here is this gold bracelet because I'm going to take it to a jeweler to just confirm because it's not marked, but it's passed 4 separate gold tests. So this is going to the jeweler for a professional opinion before I decide what I'm going to do with that. Because if it's real, it's $750 worth of melt values gold. So I definitely have to check that out. Most of the rings are gone, but I still have some of the men's. They're not listed, but if anybody needs like men's wedding bands, I do have that. Just go into the shop, go into the buy it now, and shoot me an offer. I still have 72 items left. Even with everything that I sold yesterday and today, I still have 72 items left. And if anybody needs some coins, I do have some coins in here too. And I got weird stuff. Like I got the baseball patches, I got the nutcrackers, I've got that pumpkin spray. I still have the random coin pool. If anybody wants to do that, I can go get the coin bucket, the world coin bucket, and I can, just randomly pull and then send you the coins. And whatever comes out of the bucket. So far, nobody seems to be going for the coin pool. Wow, 6 people. Thanks for coming in, Mike. Thanks for coming in, Melissa, Victoria, Teo, the jeweler, Teo, Mike, and Millie. I like that. Where are you guys at? And what are you looking for? Are you looking for men's for you? Or are you looking for women's for Millie? Because I have both. And I also have some pieces that could go either way. California, that's where I'm at. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm in Southern California. Hey, CGW or CJW. Oh, you're in Fresno. Cool. Wow, 7 people in. Oh, you're from Whittier? Victoria Central. See, I got all these Cali people in. So the shipping should be pretty cheap for you guys. And most all the heavy stuff is gone. And unless you want to buy this big chunker, you know, it's like, it's huge. Oh my God. That thing is huge. And for some reason, the mother of pearl vintage silver with the marcasite, some guy wanted me to lower the price, put it up for auction, and somehow the listing with all the photos and all the description disappeared. And it just like literally just this is the second time this has happened during a show where I tried to adjust something and I mean, I know what I'm doing, but it must be some sort of a whatnot glitch and it just disappeared. So, oh, Modesto. Okay. I'll be following you guys after the show. Thanks for the follow, Milk and Millie. If anybody wants the sterling, it's very vintage with and it's old and it's marcasite and mother of pearl. There is markings on the cable chain that says 925 Italy. I have tested the chain, the bail, and the closure that has the 925 and the cross. There is a marking also on the bottom of the cross, but it's so old that you can't really read it. But it all tested positive. It's all been acid tested. But I was very careful because I didn't want to get any acid on the mother of pearl. And I had that for $30 just in case somebody, wanted to make an offer, or I could just run the auction for like 25. But somebody came in, they wanted it, then they said they had to think about it, and then my listing just boom. And I didn't want to close out the show to go find it because then I'd have to shut the show down. And then, anybody who's already bought an item, they would have lost their discounted shipping. And some people, will buy multiple items in one show. So I didn't want anybody to lose their discounted shipping. So I'm unable to close out the show right now to find out what the heck happened to that. I still have this too. I'm willing to take offers on all of this. This is the Japanese sword and it's on a chain. This is not silver, although a lot of them are. I did not test this, but there's no silver stamps on it. But you know what? I found a little Harley Davidson piece tonight that's not marked either, but I think it is sterling. So I will test that after the show or in the morning. There's a little teeny tiny mini Harley pendant that's teeny tiny, like miniature. And I thought it was just stainless, but it definitely needs a silver test. Hi, Wow Wendy. Hi, Rachel. I know a lot of Rachels on here. And you're in the 92258. Is that your zip code? Are you a Calian too? Or are you a West Coaster? Because, most of the East Coasters are sleeping right now. I think the Central Time Zone is checked out too. I got 9 people that have said they are not following my YouTube channel. You guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe because you can see some of this jewelry that comes in and where I get it from. And you can see me sorting it sometimes live or sometimes it's on a long format. Sometimes it's on a short. Sometimes I'll have follow-ups and say, hey, I found this much silver. The last piece I had like $264 worth of silver in that box. Hi, Destiny. Please go to the shop. Please check out the buy it now. My mod is not here. She has gone to bed for the night. And I need to go get the cat out of the bedroom. So I'm going to put in the chat, since she's not here to put it for me, I'm going to say be right back. So give me like 1 minute. Here you go. Come on, baby. gonna be good, but you can come out. I am back. Thank you for waiting. Now I'm going to check the offer tab one more time. I don't see any offers. I see 5 items sold. I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to sign off pretty soon here because I've gone a long time. And my phone is starting to get a little hot. I appreciate you guys coming tonight. If anybody has any questions and they want to see something before I sign off, just let me know now. If you're still looking in the shop, let me know. Hi, Malt. Please check out my shop really quick. I'm getting ready to sign off soon, but I'll give you a few minutes to check the shop. Go to the Buy It Now tab and see if there's anything you would like. If you're looking for men's or women's, I have both. Hi, Paula. Thanks for coming. I'm going to be going off the air soon. I'll probably be rating another jewelry seller. I don't know whoever's on at this time of night. It's getting late even here in California. I've had a decent show, but I'll be happy to stick around for another few more minutes if you guys need to see something. I do have the best offer tab. It should be turned on. If you don't see it turned on, let me know and I'll go click the item and I'll make sure that it's turned on for you guys. Or if there's something that you just want me to run it as an auction, I'll be happy to do that too. High law for the win. Please check out the shop. Please check out the Buy It Now. There's also some random items in here. There's some silver in here. If you're a reseller, there's a roll of 500 stickers for $3. I've also got some coins. If you're a coin person or you know a coin person and you just want to buy a gift or you want to buy a sticker or a poker chip, something like that. Oh, I had a flash sale earlier for this, and I couldn't believe nobody bought this, but I'll run it one more time. That is the men's leather wallet. Let me grab it. I do believe I think it's used. It's not in perfect shape because somebody put a piece of tape on it, but I washed it off and it seems to be okay now. It's a Mag 44. It's very heavy. It has a chain that you attach to your belt loop. It's definitely for a man. So if somebody wants to buy this as a gift for a man, feel free. If not, it'll just go back into my store. I'm going to remove that flash sale because I'm going to put this all back into my Buy It Now at the end, or not the Buy It Now, but it's going to go back into the Whatnot marketplace at the end of the show. Oh, here's some knives. Anybody need some knives? These are new old stock. They're in old boxes, but they've never been opened, so the boxes are a little worse for the wear, but the knives they're still wrapped in the plastic. And if anybody's still watching on YouTube, I hope you go sign up with my code. Oh, I see there's 4 people watching on YouTube. Hello, Painted Pony. Is Painted Pony still in here? I saw Painted Pony on the YouTube chat. I missed her earlier, and I think she came in on this. I hope she used my code. Hi, Misty. Going to be wrapping up in just a few minutes here. AZ. Hey, Woodson. Welcome back. I was just going to go off the air, and then people keep coming in. So I had to go let the cat out of the penalty box. Yeah, I still haven't figured out why this disappeared off the damn show. Sorry about that, but I still have it. You would just have to let me know that you want it again, and I'll have to put it back in. Hi, old affairs. Wow, 10, 13 people answered the poll, and only 3 people are watching the YouTube channel. Jock.com. Welcome in. That just still like fries me that like I'm trying to help you out here and lower the price. It's not your fault. It's Whatnot's fault. That same glitch happened the other night too. And someone said check the inactives, but you have to go out of the show to do that. And it's just like, well, let me pen these opals. These have been hot sellers. The opals. It's $5 for one, and I have 4 left. They're tiny, but they're very nice. Everybody's been very happy with those. So it's a way to own a precious gemstone for cheap. If anybody knows anything about Native American, let me know because I got a nice piece to show. I think I'm going to keep it, but I got to get it repaired. It's a really nice Native American ring with a turquoise inlay. But somebody cut it like they were going to size it, and then they didn't. So I don't know why, like a jeweler or whoever took a slice out of it to either make it smaller or make it bigger. Look at that. That's actually Native American. It's got the signature inside and everything, but somebody took a slice out of it and it came out of a storage locker in Oklahoma. And there are a lot of tribes that are in Oklahoma. But I think this is a Navajo because it's the combination of the sterling and the turquoise. So that's usually Navajo. But I got to take it to the jeweler and find out, like, okay, well, my phone says that there was a 6.7 earthquake somewhere, but I can't see where. Luckily, it wasn't here. Boy, that would be a new one. Whatnot, and the 6.7 come rolling through. Oh, that would be a disaster. Because then I wouldn't be able to do my shipping for like weeks until the power would come back. Hi, Sinfog. Hey, T Hub. Thanks for coming in. Please check out the shop. Go to the buy it now. Wow, you guys are a lot of people are answering the poll tonight. And thank you to the 4 people that are watching my YouTube channel. If you are not subscribed, you're missing the videos on the jewelry. And I have not just jewelry videos and reselling videos. I have my content is all over the place, especially a lot of news. Hey, where are you checking in from, Sinfog? But go sign up to that channel because if you're here for jewelry, you'll get to see as the unboxings. You know, sometimes I do it live and sometimes I do it in a recorded long form content. And then I'll do a follow up video or I'll do a short. North Carolina. Oh, it's late in North Carolina. Are you looking for men's or women's or both? Because I still have 72 items in the store. Most of it is jewelry, but there are a few coins and there are a few stray items here and there that are completely unrelated to jewelry. Like I got a few watches and I've got the coins and I've got a men's wallet and I got a Rusty Wallace watch. Oh, it's storming. Yeah, that would never happen here. Like maybe once every 7 years we might get a storm. I'm not kidding. Han Fatima, thanks for coming in. I think I've seen you before here. You guys, I'm going to have to get off the air soon. So if there's something you want to see in the shop or you want me to run it special or you want to hit that offer tab and send me an offer, Let me know now if you need a moment here to go through everything. I only see the 5 items in the sold tab. I see no offers. I'm in Los Angeles, California, and it's 11:26 here. And I usually ship like within a day, but it's so late now that I'm gonna have to do my shipping like in the late morning tomorrow in order to get it out for the postman. Please check out the shop. I have best offer tab turned on. Send me an offer. You won't hurt my feelings. I cannot order another Goodwill Blue Box, nor can I do another Goodwill Blue Box video or even a shopgoodwill.com box because I got to sell this stuff first. I got to get rid of all of this. I have stuff from Goodwill, from Shop Goodwill, from Buy Blue Box, from a storage locker in Oklahoma. I've got all this stuff and I've sold a lot the last 2 days, but it's all got to go. There's a lot of vintage stuff, there's some designer stuff. I got a lot of silver. I got some what's it pieces. And I do cross post across all platforms. So most of the major selling platforms, you'll find me as April Davis PI, but I would prefer to sell this to you for a lower price on Whatnot. Wow, 14 people have answered that poll tonight. That's terrific. But 10 of you are not watching. I hope my subscriber count is going up. April Davis PI. And, just go to the playlist. There's something for everybody. I got everything from news to reselling to animals to aviation to transportation. Hey, Leslie, Mark, welcome in. Please check out the shop. Please check out the buy it now. I will be going off the air soon. I only was coming on for an hour, and let me see how long it's been. Oh my God, 3 hours. Let me see. I'm not seeing any offers in the offer tab. Nobody raided me tonight. That's very unusual. I've been getting a lot of raids lately. No raids came in tonight, but that's okay. Luna loves luxury. Were you here earlier tonight, Luna? I think you were. Hi, JS. Thanks for answering my poll. You guys, 11 of you are not subscribed. Please subscribe. You're missing some of the videos on the jewelry that's coming in and how I get this stuff. Every now and then I'll show you like my boxes coming in and how I sort it, and it's late even here on the West Coast. It's 11:29. So let me know if you need a few minutes to go through the shop. Please make sure that you check that offer tab. If you don't see it, let me know. Now, if it's a $1 item, obviously there's no offer tab. Something that's $1, $2, $3 probably won't have the offer tab turned on. April Davis PI. You'll find me under that name under most of the platforms that I'm on. April Davis PI. And thank you. I really appreciate that. And then go to the playlist and you'll see all the types of videos that I have. Hi, Lisa. A lot of Lisas in here lately. Lisas and Rachels and Karens. Please check the shop. Go to the buy it now. I will be going off the air very, very soon. I'm going to pin that. I have one bulk lot left, and that's the earring lot. And these are single earrings. These are not matching pairs. The pairs went last night, but this is a heavy, heavy box. I would guess there's probably a few hundred earrings in there. They're of all sizes. Nothing's broken. They all should be wearable, but they are singles. So if somebody wants this for crafting, jewelry making, they're trying to match something up with something else, like I know the chances would be slim to none, but these are the singles. That's the only lot that I have left, but I still have, well, that's sold that piece there, but I have all of this, all of this, all of this. The necklace is there. I've got a whole bag of jewelry and coins. I still got the silver bag. It should be near me somewhere. Oh, it's over on the sofa. There's just so much, and I've just got to get this stuff cleaned up soon. So my shipping. Usually I do it after the show, but it's so late. I don't want to make a mistake. I'll probably do it in the morning because I like to get my stuff out in one day. And I am in California, so depending on where you are, this stuff all goes out ground advantage. Gents. Please check out the shop. Go to the buy it now. Let me know what you're looking for. Men's, women's, or even a few whatnot items. There's a huge wallet here. It is used, but well, I think it was new, but I'm selling it used because the seller put a piece of tape on it. It was painter's tape, and I had to rinse it off, but you can still tell just a little bit. So, yeah, I won't shop with that guy again. Jonathan in Massachusetts, shame on you for putting tape on that. On genuine leather. But someone will take it as used probably. But I won't get what it's worth now because of that. Look at that. There's a lot of designer. There's a lot of silver. The crucifix listing disappeared. I'm going to have to take care of it after the show. But I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders to take care of. Let me know what you want to see. If anybody's into baseball, do you want these patches? I think I got 4 or 5 sets of those patches left. Oh, they're embroidered iron-on patches. Someone said they were selling patches, but no, they are embroidered, and they do have the iron-on backs, and they are heart-shaped baseballs. They're $3 for 2 for a set of 2. If you're a reseller and you need 500 little stickers, there they are. And if you want something from the 1800s, there it is. You go check, swipe left, and then I will show you that. Oh my God. Where is it? This is from the 1800s. I've never had a piece like this before, and I actually have 2 of them. It came in the same box. And it has a new pin that's been put on. It's been updated, but this is an 1800 filigree sterling silver with red garnets and turquoise. And I think this has been updated because I don't think this would still be on the back from the 1800s. Isn't that beautiful? And there's like a matching pendant that's in there too. That's crazy. That's something that probably will sit for years before someone will buy that, because that's going to take like a high-end buyer who recognizes the value of that. I've even got some fossilized shark teeth in here. Oh, and I ran a flash on this, and nobody was biting at this. Where is it? Oh, did I take it off? Let me look. Let me pin. There we go. There's a flash on this. This is Banana Republic. That's the last one of the night, folks, and then we're going to say goodbye. Undead Stylus. There is the flash sale on the Banana Republic. It is right here. It's above that cabochon piece. Looks like it's in brand new condition. I'm going to list it as used, but it's perfect. If somebody wants that. If not, that'll probably just go. I think someone's probably going to buy it on another app because there's just so many people watching it. I'm going to take that flash sale off. So this will transfer back into my shop when I go off the air tonight. I really appreciate you guys for coming, but it's almost midnight here. So I'm going to create a raid. And who are we going to go to? I think everybody's in bed, but let me go to this person. I don't know who they are. Everybody, let's go over there.